it's cocktail hour, so rack 'em up. Ooh, mama, it's cocktail hour, so pour it up. Pour it up.
That, right? What would you say was the first thing when you came in contact with Kim Porter's flash drive that made you say, oh shit, this is real?
It really was a 9-month journey. It wasn't like in the very beginning, like I was shown 5 pages. 5.
Okay.
And they were mailed to me. They were sent to me like on a piece of paper. So I didn't know. Yeah, literally like printed out, right?
Okay.
So when I first read it, and the funny thing was someone came to me that through a friend. I didn't know this person at first.
Okay.
And I first read, I think it was the Tupac Jimmy Henchman thing, like the Quad Studios. And I was like, oh, that kind of makes sense. Like I always thought Tupac was set up too. I never thought that was some random robbery. Right. I was like, no. And Diddy was upstairs and Biggie was there and Jimmy Henchman, I think, was there. And there was another record executive. I'm like, no, dude, no. So right away, I was like, maybe there's something here.
Right.
Then there was some stuff about Bieber and Usher and Little Bow Wow. And I was like, oh, that sounds crazy.
Right.
And I didn't really know that Diddy was gay or bisexual. I really didn't. I didn't. Okay. I grew up with hip hop and gangster rap, and I was a big Snoop fan and Dr. Dre. Don't get me wrong. We grew up with that music. I'm Gen X. We thought we were black at times. We really did. Okay. So what I'm saying is, at first I didn't believe it. I was like, Kim's writing this? But over time, as I got closer to the sources and some other people, then they showed me the whole thing. And it took a long time, months.
To get to that step.
Yes, months.
Okay. So you had said, right, that you had to pass tests in order to get more information. And I found that very interesting. Would you be able to share any of the tests that you had to pass?
Yeah. So I've been a whistleblower before. I whistleblew on the most famous murder case in history, O.J. Simpson. Nobody wanted to know the truth. Nobody wanted anything to do with me. I had to beat these people over the head to get information. I had to go undercover. I had to use aliases. I had to call from burner phones, use a woman's voice. Like I had to do things that were really crazy to get people to talk. So watch how I segue this and lead it into Kim Porter's flash drives and memoir. Okay. So when they first come to me, the test is, do I rat them out right away? I already know their names. So they're already like, they're going to wait, right? So that's the first test. I didn't say their names. So slowly it was like, okay, then we do the midnight calls and we talk about Tupac and how they knew Tupac and how they knew Diddy and Kim. And just slowly you listen. You always listen first. Let them tell the story, right? And so just over the first maybe like trimester, we'll call it, or the first quarter, I passed the test of I didn't squeal. I didn't go running to anybody and say, this is who has it. I didn't do that.
Right.
Now, the real test that I think I really, really, really passed was when I started to tell my secrets about my cases. And I think that really impressed them because I was opening up and they were like, wait, OJ had an accomplice? I'm like, yeah, you want to see? And I showed them things I never showed anybody. And they're like, holy cow. Then I proved to them by leaking through Radar Online the first couple pages.
Yes.
Right.
I remember that.
And I still didn't reveal anything. And after that, the tapes started to come. Tapes.
Plural, as in more than one.
Mm-hmm. And at that point, I'm like, whoa. I wanted to step back for a minute. Like, hold on. Are these people of age? Like, are these pop stars of age? And obviously, if they weren't of age, that would go to the authorities. There's no selling of that. There's no solicitation. Absolutely not. Of age, that's different. That's a whistleblow. People can be blurred out. The public has a right to know and a need to know. There's a public safety issue about people getting drugged, women getting drugged. Yeah.
And we see that coming out now with all the lawsuits, right?
Yeah.
I like to mention how Kim Porter talks about sex parties in this book. And now we're starting to understand what sex parties look like, what the freak-offs were. And there's so many similarities into what's going on now.
Yeah.
What is in the book.
You heard it first. Let's quench your thirst. Ooh, mama, it's cocktail hour, so rack 'em up. Ooh, mama, it's cocktail hour, so pour it up.